Hello and welcome back to Senior Healthcare, where we break down the science of aging gracefully, one healthy habit at a time. If you're over 60, you've likely started to rethink the foods you once enjoyed without a second thought. Maybe your blood sugar is a bit more sensitive. Or maybe your digestion isn't quite what it used to be. Perhaps your energy dips more often, or you're noticing joint stiffness, brain fog, or poor sleep. Well, today's video could change the way you snack, and potentially improve how you feel every single day. We're talking about fruits. Yes, nature's candy. They seem so harmless, even healthy, and they often are, but not all fruits are created equal, especially when it comes to aging bodies. In fact, there are 4 fruits you absolutely must include in your daily routine after 60, and 4 fruits you'd be wise to avoid. This isn't just opinion. These insights come directly from research-backed findings shared by some of the world's leading nutritionists, geriatric dietitians, and functional medicine doctors. Let's begin by understanding the why behind this discussion. Why fruit choices matter more after 60. When we're younger, our metabolism and pancreas can handle occasional sugar surges, even from fruit. But as we age, our glucose tolerance declines, and the risk of insulin resistance, high triglycerides, and visceral fat increases. According to Harvard's T.H. Chan School of Public Health, the aging body has less muscle mass, less insulin sensitivity, and a slower metabolic rate, meaning even healthy sugars can spike blood sugar more rapidly than before. What's more, fruit is often packed with fructose, which is metabolized primarily in the liver. For a healthy 25-year-old athlete, that's manageable. But for someone over 60 dealing with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, prediabetes, or high blood pressure, the same fruit can behave more like a dessert than a health food. Now, before you toss out your fruit bowl in fear, don't worry. We're going to show you exactly which fruits can protect your heart, bones, digestion, and brain health, and which ones to limit or avoid to keep inflammation and blood sugar under control. Let's start with the 4 fruits you should eat regularly. Fruit number 1 to eat: berries, especially blueberries and raspberries. If there's one fruit group that belongs in every senior's kitchen, it's berries. These small, colorful fruits punch far above their weight in nutritional power, especially for aging bodies and brains. According to neurologist Dr. David Perlmutter, berries are some of the most powerful brain-protective foods available. They're packed with anthocyanins, pigments that don't just give berries their rich color, but also help reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, 2 key drivers of age-related decline. One of the most convincing pieces of evidence comes from the Annals of Neurology. In a long-term study tracking over 16,000 women, those who consumed 2 or more servings of blueberries or strawberries per week experienced cognitive aging delayed by up to 2.5 years. That's a remarkable brain benefit from just a small dietary habit. Berries are also deeply tied to heart health. A Harvard Nurses' Health study found that women who regularly consumed anthocyanin-rich berries had a 32% reduced risk of heart attack. The antioxidants in berries strengthen capillaries, improve endothelial function, which supports blood pressure regulation, and reduce LDL oxidation, a key process in atherosclerosis. More benefits include high in polyphenol that protect DNA and reduce cancer risk. Excellent source of soluble fiber, which slows sugar absorption. Anti-inflammatory effects that may ease joint stiffness and arthritis. Improve skin quality and collagen retention with age. Feed beneficial gut flora, enhancing digestion and immunity. Raspberries and blackberries add another layer of protection with ellagic acid, which not only supports detox pathways in the liver but has also shown anti-mutagenic effects in lab studies, meaning it may reduce cellular damage that leads to cancer. How to enjoy: add 1/2 to 1 cup of fresh or frozen berries to your oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothie. Choose organic if possible to reduce pesticide exposure. Frozen berries are just as powerful, and can be stored year-round. Try mixing blueberries with flax or chia seeds to amplify the anti-inflammatory effects. Fruit number 2 to eat: avocados. Yes, they're a fruit. Though many people treat them as a vegetable, avocados are technically a single-seed berry, and arguably the most nutrient-dense fruit you can eat, especially as you age. Functional medicine expert Dr. Mark Hyman calls avocados a perfect fruit for seniors due to their unparalleled mix of heart-healthy fats, gut-supporting fiber, and anti-inflammatory phytochemicals. They are rich in potassium, even more than bananas, which is critical for maintaining healthy blood pressure and preventing stroke risk in older adults. A 2020 study in the Journal of Nutrition revealed that daily avocado consumption for just 12 weeks led to significant improvements in gut microbiota diversity, decreased visceral fat, the dangerous fat around organs, and enhanced absorption of carotenoids like beta-carotene and lutein. Lutein and zeaxanthin found in avocados are two of the only carotenoids that accumulate in the macula of the eye and in the brain. Higher intake is linked to a reduced risk of age-related macular degeneration and improved memory retention. Additional benefits for seniors. High in folate and vitamin K, supports bone density and cognitive function. Rich in oleic acid, a fat linked to reduced risk of Alzheimer's and heart disease. Nearly 10 g of fiber per avocado, crucial for digestive health and satiety. Helps the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins, A, D, E, K, from other foods. How to enjoy. Add avocado to a vegetable-rich salad with olive oil and lemon. Mash onto sprouted grain toast with turmeric and pumpkin seeds. Or slice into chunks and toss into your smoothie to make it creamy and nourishing. Fruit number 3 to eat. Apples. Eat with the peel on. Apples are one of the most accessible and beneficial fruits for older adults, especially when consumed with the peel. They contain quercetin, a powerful polyphenol that has been shown to reduce inflammation, lower blood pressure, support heart rhythm, and fight free radical damage in the brain. In older adults, quercetin intake is associated with a lower risk of cognitive decline and may protect against neurodegenerative disorders. Apples are also an excellent source of pectin, a soluble fiber that helps bind excess cholesterol in the gut and remove it from the body. Feed good gut bacteria which support immunity and brain-gut communication. Moderate blood sugar spikes by slowing glucose absorption. Improve bowel regularity and reduce constipation. Moreover, apple peels contain triterpenoids, compounds with strong anti-cancer properties shown in lab studies to inhibit the growth of liver, breast, and colon cancer cells. How to enjoy. Choose organic apples when possible and eat with the peel to maximize quercetin and fiber intake. Try slicing apples and baking them with a sprinkle of cinnamon, a natural blood sugar stabilizer. For a balanced snack, pair with almond butter or a few Brazil nuts, which are rich in selenium, a brain-protective mineral. Fruit number 4 to eat. Pomegranates. Pomegranates have been used in ancient medicine for thousands of years, and today modern science confirms their incredible benefits for seniors. The jewel-like seeds, arils, are packed with punicalagins, which are among the most potent antioxidants in any fruit. These compounds neutralize free radicals, reduce oxidative stress, and reduce inflammation throughout the body. They've been shown to be especially protective for cardiovascular health, helping to lower systolic blood pressure, improve endothelial function, reduce arterial plaque buildup. Pomegranate polyphenol are metabolized into a compound called urolithin A by gut bacteria. Urolithin A has been shown in clinical trials to improve mitochondrial function, boosting energy levels and slowing age-related muscle decline. Additional research has found that older adults who consumed pomegranate juice daily had significantly improved verbal memory scores within 4 weeks. Other benefits include joint pain relief, especially for osteoarthritis, antimicrobial properties to support immune defenses, may inhibit cancer cell growth, particularly prostate and breast cancer. How to enjoy. Eat half a cup of pomegranate arils on their own, or mix into yogurt, salads, or oatmeal. If choosing juice, ensure it is 100% pure and unsweetened. You can also mix pomegranate juice with sparkling water and lemon for a hydrating, antioxidant-rich drink. Fruit to avoid. Number 1. Grapes, especially non-organic and in large quantities. They look innocent. They're bite-sized. And they're marketed as heart-healthy. But if you're over 60, grapes, especially the non-organic kind, could be sabotaging your health goals in ways you never imagined. Here's the truth most people don't talk about. Grapes are extremely high in natural sugars, especially fructose. Just 1 cup of grapes contains about 23 grams of sugar, nearly as much as a scoop of ice cream. And because grapes have almost no fiber, that sugar hits your bloodstream fast. This means sharp blood sugar spikes, followed by energy crashes, cravings, and increased fat storage. But that's just the surface. How grapes can quietly undermine your health after 60. Fructose overload. Liver stress. Unlike glucose, which is used by every cell, fructose is processed almost entirely by the liver. For seniors whose liver function may be slowing down naturally, this creates a metabolic bottleneck. Over time, excess fructose can lead to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, insulin resistance, a gateway to type 2 diabetes, visceral fat accumulation, especially belly fat, increased triglycerides and inflammation. Tricks your brain into eating more. Fructose doesn't trigger satiety hormones like leptin as effectively. This means you stay hungry even after eating a large bowl of grapes, setting you up for mindless snacking. Rapid glucose spikes brain fog and fatigue. As blood sugar surges, insulin rushes in to clear it. This is often followed by a sharp drop, leaving you feeling tired, unfocused, and even irritable. A pattern that, over time, chips away at both your physical and mental energy. Skull and crossbones, the pesticide problem. Here's the kicker. Grapes consistently appear on the Environmental Working Group's Dirty Dozen list due to heavy pesticide residues. These chemicals, especially organophosphates and fungicides, can be especially harmful to aging bodies. Your liver and kidneys, which are responsible for filtering out toxins, may already be functioning at reduced efficiency after age 60. And here's something many seniors never hear. Chemical residues build up over time. A few grapes here and there may not be a big deal. But daily consumption, especially if non-organic, introduces a steady trickle of compounds that have been linked to hormonal imbalances, cognitive decline, sluggish detoxification, increased cancer risk. Warning, final warning. Grapes are also highly glycemic, meaning they can wreak havoc on seniors with prediabetes, diabetes, or metabolic syndrome. And if you eat them at night, a common habit, their sugar content may even interfere with melatonin production, disrupting your sleep. Reach for organic berries instead, particularly blueberries, raspberries, or blackberries. These are low in sugar, high in fiber, and loaded with polyphenol that protect brain function, reduce inflammation, and even support heart health. Lightbulb pro tip: freeze organic berries and add them to Greek yogurt or oats. You'll get a sweet flavor, a satisfying texture, and a powerful dose of anti-aging nutrients, without the sugar spike. Fruit to avoid. Number 2, overripe bananas. Soft, spotted, and sweet, overripe bananas may seem comforting, like a warm memory from childhood. But if you're in your 60s or older, those same bananas may be triggering a cascade of hidden health issues. As bananas ripen, their complex starches break down into simpler sugars like glucose and fructose. The result? That ultra-sweet banana you're enjoying is closer to candy than a superfood. Police car light: what happens in your body when you eat an overripe banana. Instant sugar rush crash. The lack of fiber in overripe bananas allows the sugar to be absorbed almost instantly. This causes a steep spike in blood sugar followed by a dramatic drop, leaving you tired, hungry, and craving even more sugar. Triggers fat storage, especially around the midsection, one of the hardest areas for seniors to lose weight. Destabilizes insulin levels. Long-term blood sugar volatility makes your body less sensitive to insulin, paving the way toward type 2 diabetes. Gut discomfort. Many seniors experience bloating or gas after bananas. That's because overripe bananas contain fermentable sugars, FODMAPs, which can create digestive distress in sensitive individuals. Exploding head, brain fog, and mood swings. Bananas are often eaten in isolation, on an empty stomach, or as a quick snack. This is a problem. The sudden blood sugar surge can disrupt your brain chemistry, contributing to foggy thinking, low motivation, anxiety or irritability, all of which can impair your focus, memory, and even interpersonal relationships. Brain: the psychology of the banana habit. Bananas are familiar and comforting, which can make them hard to give up, especially for seniors who grew up seeing them as a healthy staple. But understanding how they affect your metabolism today, not 40 years ago, is crucial. What kept you energized at May 30th now be silently draining you at 60. Instead of tossing a spotted banana into your bag, opt for slightly green or just ripe bananas. These contain resistant starch, a prebiotic fiber that feeds your good gut bacteria, helps control blood sugar, and improves digestive regularity. Lightbulb bonus tip: pair it with a protein or healthy fat such as almond butter, cottage cheese, boiled egg. This slows digestion, reduces the glycemic load, and helps you stay full longer, stabilizing your energy and mood. Fruit to avoid. Number 3, pineapple. Sweet, juicy, tropical. Pineapple feels like a vacation in every bite. But for seniors over 60, it may be silently spiking your blood sugar, irritating your gut, and interacting with your medications in dangerous ways. Police car light: here's what makes pineapple risky as you age. Despite its refreshing taste and vitamin C content, pineapple is one of the most glycemic fruits, meaning it causes a rapid increase in blood sugar after eating. Just 1 cup of pineapple contains around 16 grams of sugar, but almost no fiber. With no fiber to slow down absorption, this sugar enters your bloodstream like a freight train, triggering a spike in insulin followed by a sudden energy crash. This sharp rise and fall pattern can wreak havoc on your body's ability to regulate hunger and energy, leaving you more tired, hungrier, and prone to weight gain. Microscope inflammation and pain amplifier? For many seniors, pineapple sugar load is a double-edged sword. Sugar is inherently inflammatory, and chronic inflammation is already a major issue for those over 60. If you suffer from arthritis, joint stiffness, or muscle soreness, frequent pineapple consumption can worsen these symptoms. The rapid insulin spikes can also fuel oxidative stress, making cellular aging happen faster. But there's a bigger risk most seniors don't know. Pineapple contains an enzyme called bromelain, which, while helpful in small doses, can interfere with common medications prescribed to older adults. Warning: dangerous interactions include blood thinners, like warfarin or aspirin. Bromelain can increase bleeding risk by thinning the blood even further. Sedatives or sleep medications. It may intensify their effects, leading to excessive drowsiness or confusion. Antibiotics. Bromelain can increase their absorption, potentially leading to unpredictable side effects or overdose-like symptoms. If you're on any long-term medications, pineapple may be acting like a hidden trigger, subtly intensifying side effects and complicating your treatment without you realizing. Fire, acid reflux, and stomach sensitivity. Pineapple is also highly acidic, which can aggravate GERD, acid reflux, heartburn, stomach lining inflammation. In aging adults, whose digestion is often more delicate, this can cause discomfort after meals and disturb sleep if eaten in the evening. Brain psychological pitfall. Pineapple is often thought of as a healthy dessert. So many seniors eat it without moderation or pair it with other sugars, like in fruit salads or smoothies, compounding the impact. It's easy to overeat pineapple because it feels light, but your liver, pancreas, and gut feel every gram of that sugar. Smarter alternative. Choose kiwi or grapefruit instead. Both are lower in sugar, higher in fiber, and provide the vitamin C you're looking for, without the sugar surge. Kiwi contains actinidin, a natural enzyme that supports digestion and helps break down protein. Ideal for seniors with slower digestion. Grapefruit, if your medications allow it, can help stabilize blood sugar and reduce appetite. Always check with your doctor first, as grapefruit can interact with some medications too. If you crave the tropical flavor, add a few pineapple chunks to a fiber-rich green smoothie with chia seeds and avocado. You'll get the taste without the glycemic overload. Fruit to avoid. Number 4. Mangoes. They're sweet, juicy, and feel like sunshine in your mouth. But for anyone over 60, mangoes may be doing more harm than good, especially when it comes to blood sugar, belly fat, and brain clarity. A single medium-sized mango contains a whopping 40 to 45 grams of sugar. That's more than many sugary drinks, including soda. And yet, mangoes are often seen as healthy because they're natural. Let's unpack that myth. Why mangoes are metabolic landmines for seniors. Very high in fructose. Mangoes are rich in fruit sugar that goes straight to your liver. For seniors whose livers are often working harder to detox medications, alcohol, or age-related changes, this can lead to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, visceral fat buildup, fat surrounding organs, chronic inflammation, low in fiber, high in sugar. This creates the perfect storm for blood sugar spikes, leading to fatigue, irritability, and over time insulin resistance. Triggers sugar addiction loop. Mangoes are so sweet they can light up your brain's reward system like candy. The dopamine hit you get can subtly train your brain to crave more sugar, even when you're not hungry. Mental fog and energy drain. After a sugary mango-heavy snack or smoothie, many seniors report feeling mentally cloudy, experiencing energy crashes within 30 to 45 minutes, difficulty focusing or remembering things. This is because unstable blood sugar impacts the brain's fuel supply, leading to foggy thinking, slower reactions, and poor memory recall. If you feel tired after meals, especially ones with mango, your body is telling you something important. Digestive distress, a common yet hidden problem. As we age, we naturally produce less of the enzyme fructase, which is needed to properly digest fruit sugars like those in mangoes. That means even a small amount can lead to bloating, stomach cramps, burping, or reflux. These symptoms are often brushed off as normal aging, but they may be coming from that mango in your smoothie or fruit salad. Brain psychological trap. Mangoes feel exotic, indulgent, and rewarding, which can make them hard to resist. They're often eaten during summer or vacations, creating emotional associations that make us ignore how we feel after eating them. But it's just fruit. The 4 most dangerous words when it comes to blood sugar. White heavy checkmark. Better tropical option. Switch to papaya. It's lower in sugar, easier on the gut, and loaded with papain, an enzyme that aids digestion and reduces inflammation. Papaya also helps support joint health, making it an excellent option for seniors with arthritis or muscle stiffness. It's rich in vitamin A, C, and E, all of which support immune function, vision, and skin health in older adults. Light bulb smart tip. If you still want mango flavor, use just a small slice blended with spinach, chia seeds, and Greek yogurt for a balanced, low-glycemic smoothie. Final thoughts, what should you do now? So let's recap the fruits you must eat after 60. Blueberries, for brain and blood sugar balance. Avocados, for heart health and muscle strength. Apples, for gut support and inflammation reduction. Black grapes, for circulation and cognitive protection. And the fruits you should avoid. Bananas, especially overripe. Pineapples, watermelon, mangoes. But here's the bottom line, it's not about fear or restriction. It's about making informed choices that protect your energy, your joints, your memory, and your longevity. Even a small shift, like replacing mangoes with blueberries or having a half apple instead of pineapple, can reduce your risk of blood sugar crashes, inflammation, and chronic disease. Bonus tip for seniors. Combine the right fruits with fat or protein. To further balance your blood sugar and improve nutrient absorption, pair fruits with nuts like walnuts or almonds, full-fat plain Greek yogurt, chia seeds or flaxseed, hard-boiled eggs or avocado slices. This slows down digestion, keeps you full longer, and improves how your body uses the fruit's nutrients. Now that we've walked through the 4 fruits you must eat and the 4 you must avoid after 60, take a deep breath. Let this moment sink in, because what you've just learned is not minor. It's not just about fruits. It's about your future. It's about your energy, your mobility, your independence, and your freedom to live a life without chronic illness dictating your every move. When you hit 60, 65, or 70, the choices you make at the table matter more than ever. Your metabolism is slower. Your body processes sugar differently. Inflammation creeps up. Joint pain becomes more stubborn. Brain fog becomes more frequent. And that's exactly why you can't afford to keep eating the same way you did at 30 or 40. But here's the good news. You now know which fruits can heal and which ones quietly harm. You've got the power to improve your blood sugar levels, fight off fatigue, sharpen your memory, reduce your risk of stroke, heart disease, and even dementia, soothe muscle cramps and leg pain, and finally feel that lightness, stability, and strength returning to your body. This isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Swap watermelon for blueberries. Choose an apple with some almond butter instead of a banana muffin. Reach for grapes instead of sugary fruit juice. Replace the morning mango smoothie with half an avocado and eggs. These small shifts have massive long-term results. And we're here to walk that path with you. Don't miss out. Subscribe to Senior Healthcare now. Before you go, listen carefully. If you're over 60 or even approaching it, if you care about your heart, your joints, your memory, your digestion, and if you want to keep your independence for years to come, then you need to be part of this channel. Senior Healthcare is more than just a YouTube channel, it's your go-to source for nutrition tips designed specifically for seniors, natural ways to improve leg strength without exercise, blood sugar-friendly recipes, foods that fight inflammation, arthritis, and memory loss, and powerful advice from leading nutritionists and doctors worldwide. We dive deep into the exact foods, daily habits, and simple strategies that will keep you thriving well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. So please don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on the notification bell so you're the first to know when our next senior-focused video drops. Comment below and tell us your age and which fruits you've been eating or avoiding lately. Remember, YouTube doesn't always show you our videos unless you're subscribed with notifications on. So take 2 seconds right now. Scroll down. Subscribe to Senior Healthcare, because your body deserves the best. You're never too old to heal. You're never too old to thrive. And with the right information, the right food, and the right mindset, your best health years can still be ahead of you. Final encouragement. Look, we know it's overwhelming. There's a lot of misinformation out there. A lot of flashy superfoods and trendy diets. But this channel, Senior Healthcare, is different. We focus only on what's been proven by science, tested by real-world results, trusted by top doctors and nutritionists who specialize in senior wellness. We cut through the noise and we give it to you straight. And we'll keep doing that every single week. So one last time, subscribe right now. Turn on your notifications. Stay connected to your health, your strength, and your future. Because we're just getting started. And so are you. Comment of the day. What's one fruit you're going to stop eating after watching this video? Or one fruit you're excited to add to your daily diet? Let us know in the comments. We read every one. And don't forget, your next video could be the one that changes your life even more. See you in the next one. Here on Senior Healthcare, your partner in powerful aging.